Senior day for North Central and a chance at a perfect season. Cardinals clinching at least to share the conference title last week against Carthage. Now an opportunity to cash in on the promise of sole possession of the CCIW. Quarterback Orlando Hernandez and the Elmhurst Blue Jays standing in their way, and I would not want to be standing in their way. Cardinals receiving to open up the game, and on the first play of the first drive.
It'll be a play action. Deep drop, long pass over the middle, complete. Off and running is Ryan Kuhl to the 20, the 10, still going, touchdown North Central. They open up the scoring on the very first offensive play of the game, a 75-yard touchdown strike from Rutter to Kuhl.
Now, that is just how the Cardinals drew it up. This, however, isn't.
Third and long, third and 22, and a screen pass set out for Brunig. Makes a couple of men miss. The football is loose. It's on the ground at the 13, and it looks like Elmhurst has pounced on it. And they will have the ball to start the drive inside the Cardinal red zone.
Elmhurst trying to capitalize.
Screen pass sent backwards, and now open room to run on the near side towards the pylon, and they will mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
So now the Cardinal defense with some work to do. DJ Workenthien and Justin Stursma combined to keep Hernandez out of the end zone. After a penalty backed up the Blue Jays, Hernandez tries the middle, but Pat Craven's there for the pass breakup. After a field goal, the Cardinal offense looking for yet another big play.
Rutter, pressure in his face, delivers the ball over the middle, and it's snagged out of the air by Dylan Warden. Makes one man miss it into the end zone. Touchdown, North Central.
Oh my goodness, what a grab. Straight up and over the Elmhurst defender, and then to make another guy miss so that he can find some pay dirt on his senior day.
He's going to get hugs for days for that effort.
Wow.
And how about this interaction on the sideline between Rutter and Warden? It looks like even Rutter couldn't believe he scored on that. Back on offense and back to the air. Kuhl has one, Warden has one. So who's next?
Here's a deep play, and it's caught. Touchdown, North Central. That is Alex Ulmer on the far side of the field to haul that in.
Ulmer leads the conference in receiving yards with 902 on the season. Defense going back to work. Stursma and John Egan collapsing the pocket. 7 sacks on the day for NCC. Later in the first, facing a 4th and 9, Rutter finds Kuhl on the sideline, and that'll move the chains. And then to cap the drive.
Back to the air, over the middle, and it's Ryan Kuhl on the slant play. 8-yard touchdown catch. And the Cardinals score for the 4th time this afternoon.
Elmhurst now badly needing a response.
Hernandez bounces backwards, and he's sent backwards, but is able to elude the pressure. Lofts it downfield, and it is brought in by Miller. Miller's off to the races, and he's into the end zone for the first time this afternoon. What a play all around for the Blue Jays. Holy smokes.
That was sheer athleticism at both positions.
So now the Cardinals searching for an answer to the Blue Jays' response.
Handoff, and it's a touchdown for North Central. Jack Dibble on the touchdown run from 10 yards out.
5 minutes of playing the first half, and Hernandez now doing some work with the feet.
Hernandez tucks and runs into a wall, bounces off, cuts upfield, and dives into the end zone. Touchdown for Elmhurst.
17 points is all the defense is willing to give up. Workenthien drops Hernandez for an 8-yard loss. 2.5 sacks on the day for the sophomore. Liam Crotty chipping in a field goal before the half. 38-17 the score at the break. And the Cardinals pour it on in the second half. Cravens comes up with a pick, denying the Blue Jays of another score. And then Rutter keeps it himself and runs it in. 4 touchdowns through the air, 1 on the ground. NCC wins 59-17. Now on to the playoffs following a perfect 10-0 season.
Yeah, it's a great feeling. I mean, it just shows all the hard work we've put in. It's finally starting to pay off. Everyone just does their job each week, and we've been fun to watch. That's how you dream about starting a game. I mean, it's a long developing play, so you got to give the line a ton of credit. They held their blocks for a while, and Ryan ran a great route, caught it, and the rest was history.
You got all 3 receivers making big plays today, including the 2 seniors, Dylan Warden and Alex Ulmer. How nice was it to get those guys on senior day some big plays?
Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, those guys have worked so hard for 4 years. They deserve it. They made some great plays all year, not just today. And even Mike Svickis came in, made some big catches. We just got a lot of receivers that it's hard to guard them all. So it looked a lot better today. Each week it's been getting better and better, and we've just been having running backs step up each week, different one every week it seems like. So we got a running back each week, and they just roll.
Did you guys hear about Mount Union?
Yeah.
I know you guys are going to be game planning against anybody, but is it nice to know that you guys have a chance to be number one?
Yeah, I think coming into this week, we just wanted to do our job and let the rest figure itself out, and it did, obviously, and now we just got to see what happens tomorrow, and whatever card we're dealt, just make the most of it and make a run.
Very exciting. It's an awesome feeling. We worked so hard to get to this point. It's finally paying off.
You've seen defenses dominate over the last few years, but has any defense dominated the way this one has?
My 3 years here, no, this is by far the best defense we have. Like, everyone is playing unbelievable. Our D-line is awesome. Our secondary is making plays. It's making it easier for our linebackers.
Tommy Sora, 8 sacks on the season. Fun playing next to him?
Oh, it's great. It's great. It's been an awesome 3 years starting next to that kid, man. We're complete opposite linebackers. He's thunder, I'm lightning, but it's a lot of fun.
Last thing is, Veterans Day was yesterday. You were honored at halftime. How special was that for you?
It's great that North Central honors us. It makes us feel good. It shows that people care. It shows the community cares. So it feels good.
In the offseason, we had one goal, to win that A. We talked about it over and over again, and every day we came into the weight room, we worked extra hard, and then when spring ball came around, we had the same common goal, and then once camp came, it was just sort of, now's our time to do it, and hopefully we can make a run to the playoffs. 10-0 is good season, CCIW champ, but that means nothing without the ring at the end. So.
Total team effort too. I mean, offense, defense, special teams has been phenomenal. Have you ever been on a team this dominant?
I can't say I have, no. Last time I was on an undefeated team was my freshman year in high school. Actually, we tied a game for Naperville North, but other than that, this team is from start to finish, right off the bat against Robert Morris, we were on the gas offensively and defensively. Our defense, we've been let up a little bit more points than we'd like, but as long as our offense is going to score, 59 points, there should be no problem. So we're doing well.
Last thing, what if I told you Mount Union lost today, 31-28, and you guys might get the number 1 seed?
Honestly, it's irrelevant. Whoever you put against, we're going to game plan the same way we have. It's just getting another week we need to work on, another team we need to focus on. But if we end up getting that 1 seed, I couldn't be happier. That's what we've been working for. So if it gives us an easier route, that'd be fun.